In the world we are living today, we often accept physical pain as a normal task for aging. You wake up in the morning, you try to stand, and your knees feel locked. Your back is stiff. You feel like a machine that has been left in the rain to rust. But what people don't know is that stiffness is not just a sign of getting older. It is a biological signal from your joints that they are starving for lubrication. And the good news is that you can face this without medication starting from the moment you wake up. Today, we are going to look at the daily routine specifically designed to combat osteoarthritis and morning stiffness. This is not about building muscle or running marathons. This is about medical ability, the specific movements required to feed your cartilage and reduce inflammation. Hello, I'm Dr. Ngoundi. By the end of this video, you will have the scientific routine to reclaim your movement. Let's dive right in. Before we get to the movement, you must understand the mechanism and why you are stiff. And here is how it works. Your joints, especially the knees and the hip, are not supplied by blood vessels like your muscles are. The cartilage is like a sponge. It relies on a special liquid called the synovial fluid to get nutrients and oxygen. When you are moving, you are squeezing that sponge, pumping old fluid out and pulling fresh nutrient-rich fluid in. But when you sleep or are inactive for a long period, the pumping action stops. The fluid becomes stiff and gel-like. This is why you feel stiffest in the morning. If you do not move, the cartilage starves, it dries out, and it begins to wear away. That is the root of osteoarthritis. And that doesn't even stop there because physics is working against you as you age. For every single pound of body weight you carry, you place 4 pounds of pressure on your knees when you walk. If you are 10 pounds overweight, that is 40 pounds of extra pressure grinding on that cartilage every step you take. We need to lubricate the joint before applying pressure. So the logic question would be then how to solve this. We start before your feet even touch the floor. This minimizes gravity on your joint. First, we begin with ankle pumps. Lying on your back, simply flex your feet up towards your chins, then point them down like a ballerina. Do this slowly. We are looking for 10 to 15 repetitions. Why do we do this? This action activates the calf muscles, which act as a second heart, pumping venous blood back up from your legs and reducing the swelling that often makes stiffness worse. Next, we move to heel slides. And this is crucial for the knee. While lying flat, slowly slide one heel toward your buttocks, bending the knees as far as it's comfortable. Hold for 2 seconds and slide it back down. Notice I said comfortable. We follow the rule of mild pull, not sharp pain. If you feel a sharp pain, stop immediately. We are trying to lubricate the hinge, not forces. Do 10 repetitions on the left side and 10 on the right side. Finally, for the hips, keep your legs straight and gently roll them in and out like windshield wipers. This rotates the femur bone inside the hip socket, stimulating the synovial fluid production we talked about earlier. So now, once you have lubricated the lower body, you can sit up. But we cannot ignore the upper body because the spine, which is our backbone, is actually a chain of joints, and stiffness there affects your balance and your heart. Because remember, we live in a world where everything pulls us forward. Using your phones, driving cars, even sitting. This runs the shoulder and compresses the chest. So what you will have to do is that you will sit up tall. Lift your shoulder to your ears, roll them back and drop them down. Imagine you are trying to put your shoulder blade into your back pocket. Do this 15 times. But what people don't know is that poor posture actually compresses your lungs and your heart. When you are stiff in the upper back, your heart has to work harder to pump blood. And to fix this, here is what you are going to do. You simply have to put your hands on your thighs. Gently arc your back, looking slightly up toward the ceiling. Inhale deeply. Then return to the natural position. We are mobilizing the thoracic spine. This reduces the pressure on your lower back and opens the cage of your heart to beat without any resistance at all. Now, having the routine is one thing, applying it is another. There are three medical rules you must follow for this to work against osteoarthritis. The first rule is consistency beats intensity. It is better to do this gentle movement 5 minutes every single morning than to go to the gym for 1 hour once a week and injure yourself. Your cartilage needs daily feeding. Two, respect the pain. There is a difference between the discomfort of stretching a stiff joint and a sharp pain of damage. If you feel a sharp pain, consult your physician. Three, keep moving throughout the day. If you sit for more than 30 minutes, stand up. Walk to the kitchen if you are at home, or walk in your office if you are in your office place. Do a few heel raises. Remember, motion is lotion. The moment you stop moving, the drying process in your knees or in your joints begins again. So to conclude this, let's say that arthritis and stiffness do not have to be the end of your active life. By understanding that your joints are living tissue that need nutrition through movements, you take control back from the aging process. Start with this simple movement tomorrow morning. Your knees and hip will thank you. Protect your joints by protecting your mobility. I'm Dr. Ngoundi. Thanks for watching. And remember to apply everything that we've talked about today to save your body. It needs your help.